Brooklyn Guy has told over 100 stories at this point, and the biggest question in the SML world is, are they real or are they fake? Well, in this video, we'll look at a handful of stories and get to the bottom on how true they really are. The first story we're going to be taking a look at is an SML movie, The Taser Problem, where Brooklyn Guy comes to Marvin's aid after Jeffy breaks his arm after an arm wrestling contest.
Oh no, I'm losing. It's probably because I'm missing a chromosome. Oh, found it. He broke my hand!
After clowning Marvin for breaking his arm, Brooklyn Guy goes on to reveal that he can't arm wrestle Jeffy because he himself broke his arm earlier in the week by no other than Wreck-It Ralph.
And he looks exactly like he does in the movie. I mean, his arms are massive. So I go to arm wrestle him, and he says, I'm gonna wreck it! And he did. He wrecked my arm. He broke it.
Now, did this really happen? Well, okay guys, for one, Wreck-It Ralph is not real, so that definitely hurts the story a little bit. But if that still didn't convince you, a little bit later in the video, Marvin begins asking Brooklyn Guy a bunch of questions about how legit this story is, and well, take a look at how he answers.
How long ago did that happen?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Your arm doesn't look broken.
Well, it healed quick because I'm a doctor, and not because I was lying. See, I'm a doctor, not a liar. They don't rhyme. Dr. Seuss really had a gift.
So there you have it. This makes the Taser Problem animation fake. The next story we'll be taking a look at is an SML movie, Junior's Last Meal, when Junior is put on death row for allegedly trying to kill Jackie Chu with a peanut.
So I have no choice but to find you, take it, and sentence you to death by electric chair! Tonight! Bye. See you later.
Electric chair!
Come on, dead boy, or soon-to-be dead boy.
Now the story comes into play when Junior gives Brooklyn Guy the most ridiculous request for a final meal, to buy him time before they actually put him down.
Okay, so I want you to go to the top of Mount Everest.
Okay, Mount Everest.
And I want you to find a bald eagle's nest.
Bald eagle, okay.
And steal an egg and cook it sunny side up.
Sunny side up, good choice, good choice.
I want you to go to Mariana's Trench.
And to Junior's surprise, Brooklyn Guy comes back with every single thing he requested, and then goes on to tell a long story about the journey he went on.
He balled up his talons and punched me in the face. So I started throwing haymakers. I started punching him in his face. And then the eagle held me down and started pecking at my eyes, and then he threw me off the top of Mount Everest, and I fell all the way back down to the bottom. But I still had the egg in my hand, so I got that.
Now this story goes on for another 2 minutes, but as you can see, he goes on a huge, unrealistic adventure to get all these foods for Junior to eat. Now the question is, did this actually happen? Or did he probably run to a local Walmart and claim he did all this to make Junior feel better? Well, I'm happy to say that it's actually revealed a little bit later in the video, and that yes, all of this did happen, making this story true.
I knew you were gonna do this. I was halfway up Mount Everest and I said, I bet that little bastard doesn't even touch his food. But you know what? I'm taking this egg. I fought hard for this egg. Okay, let's go to the electric chair.
Next up, we're taking a look at SML movie, Jeffy Wick, where after Jeffy and his dog were beaten up by a mysterious group of criminals, Marvin calls over Dr. Brooklyn Guy to save the day.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
Yes, doctor, someone beat up our son. Wait, more buttons?
Oh yeah. See, I found out June is Gay Pride Month, and if you're gay, you get that month off.
Now the whole incident with Jeffy reminds Brooklyn Guy of a similar experience he has had, and he just couldn't stop himself from telling Marvin the entire story.
My daughter calls me, and she's on vacation in France with her friends, and we're talking on the phone, and she's telling me how it's going, and then she gets kidnapped while she's on the phone with me. And then I get on the phone with the kidnapper, and I tell him how scary I am, and how I'm gonna track him down, and he doesn't really seem to care.
Now, did this story actually happen? Well, if you dissect the story itself, you can see Brooklyn Guy is clearly referencing movies such as John Wick, Taken, Snakes on a Plane, and then Shark Tale.
I also owe a bunch of money to this pufferfish and his jellyfish henchmen, so I decide to pretend that I killed a shark, and then everybody loves me and they think I can protect them from sharks, and then real sharks show up.
So if that's not enough evidence to convince you that this story is definitely fake, here is one final piece of evidence that I think will really seal the deal.
Yeah, none of that actually happened to me. Those were all movies I saw recently. But still, you should get revenge, Jeffy, because what they did was messed up.
So there you have it. The story in SML movie, Jeffy Wick, is fake. This next story takes place in SML movie, Brooklyn Guy the Assassin, where towards the end of the video, Brooklyn Guy has to explain to his boss how Officer Keebler died in their heist to kill some Russian mobster leaders.
Why didn't you kill him?
Well, I tried, sir, but 6 innocent people ended up dying.
6 people? Who?
Okay, well, let's see. There was a stripper, there was a Denny's chef, a Denny's waitress, his brother.
Brooklyn Guy goes on to explain how he played pool with the mobsters, ate at Denny's, entered the Hunger Games, and it even turned to Fortnite, which led to Keebler dying.
And the guy starts building Empire State Buildings, and Keebler yelled, "Bro, he's real, he's real!" And then Officer Keebler got sniped, so I was running around, and the guy jumped down and tried to shoot me, but he died from fall damage, so I won the Hunger Games.
Now, is this how Officer Keebler really died? Of course not, because Brooklyn Guy accidentally got him killed in the first few minutes of the actual video, mistaking his boss's instructions.
Okay, well just tell me which one he is so I can kill him and get the hell out of here.
Well, you see the guy in the red jacket?
Red jacket, got it.
Don't shoot him. That's your backup in case anything goes wrong.
Holy shit!
All that makes the story told in Brooklyn Guy the Assassin fake. In SML movie, Jeffy's Ding Dong Ditch, Junior, Cody, Joseph, and Jeffy go on a huge Ding Dong Ditch spree, pranking the whole neighborhood.
Leave him!
What in tarnation are you doing here, kid? I'm supposed to run away, I think. You hear that, honey? We got ourselves a ding-dong ditcher.
Now this catches the attention of Officer Guy, and he goes to confront the kids and decides, in order to scare them from Ding Dong ditching ever again, he's gonna tell them the story of no other than Ding Dong Ditch Mitch.
He'd run up to people's houses and ring the doorbell and then just haul ass. But he never got caught, even though he bragged about it to everyone. Until one day, he decided to ding dong ditch the wrong house. The Ding Dong Ditch Witch.
Now clearly, hearing a story about a witch who gives out itches to people who ding dong ditch is in no way a real story. But Junior and the gang are determined to ding dong ditch the witch's house. And to everyone's surprise, the witch is actually real, who then proceeds to give Jeffy the itchy spell.
Run! Hello? Did you ring my doorbell? Yeah, but I was supposed to run away. A ding-dong ditcher! More like a ding-dong stare, but for that, I will make you itchy! Itchiest Capiticus! My nuts itch.
So there you have it. The Ding Dong Ditch Witch story is surprisingly real. So there you have it. Out of the 5 stories I picked today, 2 came out to be real, where the other 3 were totally made up in Brooklyn Guy's head. And if you want to see another video determining which other stories are real, leave a like and let me know down below. Thank you all for watching.